Hello everyone, welcome to the fresh videocast episode of Cozy Conversations. And yeah, I remember ever since that I worked like in the mass communication sector, and ever since I started interviewing people, one thing that was always in the back of my mind was like, यार मेरा भाई भी तो अच्छा इंसान है, उसका interview मैं कब लूँगी? Like I always had this desire in me to interview my brother, but then we could actually never do it because sometimes he was busy, sometimes I was busy. We could never like really make time to come together and actually do an interview. But then last week, one thought that came in my mind was like, Raksha Bandhan is around the corner. So I feel like, okay, what perfect time than this for us to come together and do an interview. So in this episode, I'll be having a cozy conversation with my brother, Vinish Podar.
Hello everyone. Happy Raksha Bandhan.
Happy Raksha Bandhan, guys. So yeah, your sibling is here, your sister is here. So how are you feeling? Like, कैसा लग रहा है इंटरव्यू देके अपनी बहन के साथ रक्षा बंधन के दिन?
अच्छा लग रहा है, ऐसे लग रहा है अच्छे प्रोडक्टिव चीज में टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, he's wasting time in something productive.
But anyways, nice experience. So far so good.
Yeah. So, because it's the Raksha Bandhan, I think let's talk about siblings. So, what is the most positive thing about your sibling? I think she's very cute. So, I think that everyone believes that I'm very cute. But other than that, what are a few positive things about your sibling?
Well, there's nothing positive about my sibling.
There's nothing
but
positive about your sibling?
But yeah, I can share things with you. I can ask you a glass of water anytime. I can expect some kind of gesture from you that's positive, and I know people, you know people, I can ask your help in that context, I can guide you in some case. So that's the thing where I feel something positive about my sibling.
I think he really likes the relationship that we have. So that is the most positive thing
Yes.
about his sibling for him. So given that he's already complimented me, like thank you so much. I'd like to give him a compliment. So I think one thing that really inspired me about my brother was he started going and working at a very young age. So I remember when we were in grade 9 and 10, like I could see that his other friends were, enjoying and having the time of their lives. But then I could see him so dedicated onto his work. Like I remember we had board examinations in grade 10. And I think it was just a day ahead of his board examinations. He was super chill and he was like busy helping my father in his business just one day before his examination. I was like, what is this guy doing? Does he not have to study? So I've always seen him, being a very workaholic and a very work dedicated person. So yeah, what inspired you to go and work from a very young age?
Inspired my father, my mother, basically my parents inspired me, and also I wanted, my belief from the childhood time is one hand is for learning and the other one is for earning. So I started with my learning career that way. I completed my studies also in my early age, but yeah, I worked also. So I took the both things together so that one hand is for learning and another is for earning. So where I'm enjoying right now.
So, given that you've also completed your master's and you were also an entrepreneur, so what were some of the challenges that you faced when taking your work and your education together?
As a challenge, I had to, by God's grace, I had to not face so much in life. I had to know, I didn't have to struggle a lot, but yeah, people didn't used to trust me because I was really matured. I used to deal with 40, 50, 60 years of people. I used to deal with multi-millionaire people that time, and people used to not trust me. They used to think that I'm a kid and I might not go ahead of my words. But yeah, the trust thing is something you should earn. It's not given by someone else. So I earned it, and now they trust me. Everyone trusts me. I'm able to satisfy everyone. So that's nice.
I think that is very true. So when you start working from a very young age, it could be that people could, feel like this is only a very passionate guy. He might not be very practical, so people might not trust you. But as you said, like trust is something that is earned, and I think you earned your girlfriend's trust, and that is the reason why you got married like 6 months ahead. So when you were getting married, when you were having that reception, did you ever think that you'd get a chance to become a part of my show?
Mm, because we were discussing about this interview since last 8 months or roughly an year. So I had not thought that I would ever be a part of this, because we both staying in the same house and we both not giving a time to each other. It felt very hard, but yeah, it's Raksha Bandhan, so we met thanks to COVID-19.
I think Raksha Bandhan hai to itna gift to banta hai, yeah, he could be a part of my show, right? So
Yes.
given that, as I already stated, that you got married just 6 months ahead. So now that a new family member is there at our house, she is adapting to a new culture, to a new environment, to a new place. What are some of the things that you are doing to make sure that this transition is easier for your wife, so that people who are not married yet or people who are not in a relationship yet, like me, can also learn, so that we make our partners' lives easier?
Actually, the only thing is communication, whether it's on the entrepreneur side or on your personal circle, or with your family, or with your wife, or with your sister. If you cannot be able to communicate well, if you don't make your things understand her well, or if you can't be able to understand, so there's no part. Because if that's not there, so you can't convince, you can't get convinced, you can't express your feelings better. And yeah, I'm also with my wife, Dimple Agrawal. I'm I'm accepting the same theory. I'm more communicative with her. I listen to her. I speak to her. I speak up to her. And I see my parents. I see my father treating my mother. I see my uncle treating my auntie. I see my mama treating my mommy. So that's what, it's a lesson. You see everyone, but you don't listen to everyone. So you communicate better. You talk to each other. You roam around. You go for a coffee. Then things sum up closely. So that's one of the key factor, that communicate better, communicate on a personal note, make your things life very transparent, so that things become more easy. Because yeah, but yeah, it's a nice feeling. It's a jolly feeling. Uh, Maybe two of them, we are having a good time by the God's grace. Thank you.
So I think that is very interesting. It's very important to communicate, and I think in any relationship that you have, like because it's Raksha Bandhan, I'd also like to relate it to the sibling relationship. It's very important to communicate to your siblings as to what problems, like if you have, because I think it's very natural that you're gonna fight with your sibling at least some time in your life, like you're
Every
living with
time,
them.
every time.
Yeah, you're always fighting with them for the smallest things like the TV remote. But I think it's very important to communicate, because चलता है ना भाई बहन का झगड़ा, बहन बहन का झगड़ा, ये तो होता ही रहता है. So if you communicate, I think it becomes easier for you to make that relationship flourish. I think that is very interesting. So yeah, one thing that I'd really like to take a perspective from you is that, you know since the childhood, I've seen that you are very handsome. You're very handsome.
Yes.
But then
Still I
again,
am.
yeah, you are. That's what I'm saying. You're very handsome. But then at the same time, you're a little bulky. And I'm not saying that bulky does not equate to handsome in any way. But, I could see that a far-fetched acquaintances of ours sometimes you used to, like fat shame you. And they used to be like, badan ghatale, badan ghatale. And I don't know, for me it was very annoying. Like, ठीक है ना, why are you always nagging him for that? So what's your perspective on that, and what's your take on that? Because I always see you as a person who has always taken such things very positively. Like for me, if it was me, I think I'm a very rebellious person, so I don't like it. But in his case, like even if people tell him something, he is very chill, like he's like, it's okay. So what makes you like take those things very positively?
Actually, I don't have such bitter experiences, because I can carry my weight. My personality can carry it. And the next thing is, I don't give more bother. I don't bother people. Like there's nothing that such. Neither a lot of people have told me, because I carry my personality. I'm not that bulky or that fat that it doesn't suit me. So yeah, I don't care also, and I don't bother also, and then also if I can admire it. And the main thing is you need to be healthy. So the main thing is I have appointments with my doctors and everyone every time. So I find that I'm healthy. The thing on within in on my inner side of my body is healthy, so I'm healthy.
So I think that's again very true. Like as long as you're healthy, सब ठीक है ना. Like life should be like you should be healthy, and it should not be affecting your health, either your physical or your mental health in any way. And as long as you're healthy, it's fine. And as long as you can carry your personality, I think that's again a very important point brought by him was that
Since you have to long run, so you need to be healthy. You have to go ahead. There are a lot of challenges waiting for you, a lot of milestones waiting for you, waiting for me. So I have to go ahead. I have to go ahead, which even I have not thought till now. So you have to be healthy for that. That's the key. So you have to drink water. You have to drink whiskey sometimes to be healthy. You might have to drink on Raksha Bandhan with the sisters, maybe some vodka, whiskey to be healthy.
so I think I'm getting a very important lesson that my brother is actually telling me that let's drink together because it's Raksha Bandhan and we'll be both healthy together. I think
Yeah.
that's very funny.
Yeah, we could have a champagne breakfast on a Raksha Bandhan day to become healthy, to make your day healthy.
Okay, so I think my brother is going to treat me like really well this Raksha Bandhan. He's going to make me drink with him. I'm really looking forward to that, guys. But yeah, having said that, like, what is your take on Raksha Bandhan? Because it's the Raksha Bandhan theme. What is your take on Raksha Bandhan? How do you see this festival? And do you have any fondest memory of Raksha Bandhan?
Raksha Bandhan, I like this festival because the main thing is I'm not traveling that time. I had a very bitter experience when I had to prepone my trips. I made all my preparations, arrangement, and because of the English calendar, and then I found that the Raksha Bandhan is in middle of that, so I had to prepone all my plan, all my meetings, everything as per schedule. But yeah, as a part of family Raksha Bandhan, I like it because we all are at home, we all are at house, we roam around, people come our house, everyone is busy that day, and we have a lot of people to tie up Raksha Bandhan knots too. So it's a nice positive vibe, the whole cultural vibe that day. So that's nice. I like it.
I think yeah, our family comes together on Raksha Bandhan, and one thing that I'd really like to appreciate about my brother is that I think it's been 23 years that we've been celebrating Raksha Bandhan together because I was the one who came later in his life. I was the gift in his life who came after like 5 years
Ah.
after he was born.
Jollyful gift. Huh?
So yeah, so after 5, I think it was his 6th Raksha Bandhan that he got me as a gift. So but ever since then, I don't ever remember him traveling or him being away from me for Raksha Bandhan. He always made it a point that we celebrated Raksha Bandhan together. And I think that feeling of togetherness is something that I really, really cherish.
Because of my mom's pressure, you can say I was in home or I was not traveling or I was not attending any meetings that day because my mom kept me saying अब की बार नहीं बनाना, अब की बार नहीं बनाना, 15 तारीख को है, 3 तारीख को है. This is the first year that my mom didn't say anything because she knew that I'll not be traveling or making anything, so she knew it.
So I think it's very important for siblings to also make sure that they are having reminders of even such things. Like what happens in our day-to-day lives is we usually make reminders and to-do lists of all the work that we have to do, but we often forget to make to-do lists or reminders of such festivals, and that like you need that togetherness. यार togetherness तो चाहिए ना, unity तो चाहिए ना, तो उसके लिए भी तो we need to take efforts, right? We need to take efforts in our relationships. So it was wonderful having a conversation with you. Now that we are coming to the end of this conversation, what are a few thoughts that you'd like to share with our audience so that they can also celebrate the Raksha Bandhan in a very fun way?
Have a champagne breakfast for a healthy day, and yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, meet sisters, greet them, दो खाओ. एक ही दिन रहता है साल में दो खाने का for your younger sister as well. So yeah, have a good time, enjoy everyone.
So now that you've said do khao. So So I hope guys you really liked this conversation, because I thoroughly really enjoyed it, because I could also learn a lot of things from him, and we also had that Raksha Bandhan vibe together. So if you also have any fond memories from Raksha Bandhan and you'd like to share with us, please write it in the comment section below. And if you really like this video, please give us a like and also subscribe to my channel. So in the next video, I'll be talking to someone who recently made a career transition. So this person was working as a businessman, but then later in his life, he realized that he's passionately in culinary arts. So he made a very swift career transition. So in order to catch that conversation, please subscribe to my channel. And until then, bye!